Hello, gamers. Okay, I'm back. So, my old streaming system, you probably watched the stream for Resident Evil 7. Super scary, so I haven't gone back and watched it. Um, it was very bad quality, and what was worse, so the setup that I had was I was streaming directly from the PS4. I was using the PlayStation camera to get my face on the stream, and what sucks about it is that the PS4 is really bad about, well, a lot of things, but the main thing that is bad in this case is streaming, recording in general. I didn't like the quality that came out, and what makes it worse is that because of the setup that I had, and because I wanted to get my Fitbit stats, that little Fitbit stat where it showed my heart rate, in order to get that on there, I had to stream to it like a dummy account, a dummy YouTube account, and then restream that from my PC so that I could get my Fitbit stat using OBS. So I could get my Fitbit stat on there, and then that would restream through Restream.io to YouTube and Twitch. A lot of words that I just said. I barely understand it myself. Sorry. Anyways, it ended up being super bad quality, and I didn't want to put out another stream again until I got a slightly better setup, and I think I have now. And then my second stream 7 Days to Die, not only was that just a horrible thing to begin with, because 7 Days to Die launch was not amazing. I think I got a total of 20 minutes of game time in there, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, the whole time I'm sitting there talking to myself, I didn't realize that no one could hear my gaming buddy. Reasonable excuse. So now I got everything set up. I did a lot of extra testing, and with my new setup, I'm actually able to stream and record at 1080p, 60 FPS. So yay! So what I did was I went out and got a 2x4 switch that allows me to switch between one of two inputs, and then that's going to broadcast to up to 4 different outputs. So in this case, what I have is my TV, my gaming monitor, and my new Elgato game capture card. So I got an Elgato HD60 Pro. So that's the internal video capture card. Quite awesome so far. Really like it. It's making everything that I wanted to be able to happen happen. So that's mainly streaming at 1080p, 60 FPS. I think that there's restrictions on YouTube or something like that. They cap out at 30 FPS. So you're not probably going to see this at 60 FPS. Actually, I might even have it dumbed down so it's only recording at 30 FPS for that reason. But I can record at 60 FPS. I've tested it, looks great. So now I had that set up. I even drew a diagram for you, and I forgot to show it off. That's my setup. So now I have that setup, and it's working great. I want to get back into it, and the main thing that I'm going to be doing here is just PS4 streams. And pretty much any game that I can play on the PS4, I'm going to be streaming or recording. I'm not going to do a lot of PC stuff, although there may be some PC stuff. I recently found out that Subspace Continuum is on Steam. Love Subspace. It was like one of my first video game memories of all time. It's a great game, lots of fun, super simplistic. Maybe I'm just extra nerdy or something. But I may do some streams on that one. I have my phone. I do have a Samsung S6 Edge Plus. That's a mouthful. So I do play a lot of games on here. Particularly right now, I'm playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, I think is how you pronounce it. And what other games? I was playing War Dragons for a bit. I was super into Summoner's War for a very long time, and then I ended up stopped playing Summoner's War because I got frustrated because I probably did somewhere around 1,000 summons and from scrolls, and have only gotten one natural 5-star monster. So not happy with that. So I kind of rage quit on them, I guess, after a year and a half of playing, something like that. I might bring that back up though, if I start streaming with it. You know, I watch a lot of streamers there. It's a lot of fun. So I will be doing some streams from my phone, but mainly just focusing on the PS4, and that is so that I can keep my PC, because it is probably about 5 years old now, completely free to stream, record at 1080p, 30 or 60 FPS. New stuff though. One of the big things I'm going to be streaming is Final Fantasy. I'm playing Final Fantasy. Look. I'm actually happy about this because I'm super big into Final Fantasy 14 in this case. I played it when it very first released 1.0, and I played it for a long time. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good game, but I suffered through it. I had a lot of fun with it. Not a lot of other people had a lot of fun with it, and I understand why. They took that down. They brought it back as Realm Reborn was playing in the beta, playing in the alpha, playing in the beta, and now I think it was like 3 years ago that they released it and played on PC. And got my wife into playing it too. She was playing it on PS3 at the time. So we ended up taking a break probably shortly after Rogue came out, and now we're back into it. We just started up yesterday, and as you can see, I'm partway through the game. I got probably 20 or 30 minutes into it, level 4, I think, level 5. We could look at that. But getting set up here was such a pain about it. If you've ever played any Final Fantasy game, specifically Final Fantasy 11 or Final Fantasy 14, you'll know that Square Enix hates for you to play their game. They don't want you to play their game. They just want you to buy it many times, which I have bought it many times. I bought Final Fantasy 11 probably, let's see, a total of 3, 4, 5 times, plus all of the expansions at least twice. And now we're in Final Fantasy 14, which I bought the original release, and not only was it original release, it was Collector's Edition release, and then I bought Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn Collector's Edition, and I bought it for my wife, and now trying to play it again. I want to play it on the PS4. I thought it was simple. It's not as simple as it seems, guys, and it's really bad. Hopefully Final Fantasy 17 or 18 or whenever the next MMO that comes out for Final Fantasy, they figure it out, because it's frustrating. So anyways, finally getting back into the game after having to buy the game again. I'm there. Very excited about it. Going to be doing a lot of recording. I don't know what my recording schedule is going to be yet. I don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be. I'm probably going to stream maybe once a week, and then record at least 2 or 3 times a week on top of that. As soon as I know what the schedule is going to be, I will let you know. In the meantime, just watch and enjoy. So that's it for me. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let's chat, and I will talk to you next time.